Huskers there, Brawlick as well, and man, things are really starting to heat up here. I hope it's the third time is the charm.
Vamos, ahora sí viene, ahora sí. Si se vuelve a petar, les pego.
The time is now, and I would say, I don't know how many more times I can hype y'all up, Orleans Arena. This has got to be it.
All right, folks, everybody take a big collective deep breath. The beginning of the end. It could be short or it could be long. We're gonna drop into this final map potentially for the Falcons.
¡Vámonos!
Give me that circle, and we are slicing and dicing Urzikstan. From farms to seaport we go, and maybe we get a potential for it to pull to the north, just on the outskirts of military base, or maybe we go down to the south, we revisit the ranch. A lot of battles here, especially when you think of the Bazaar. A lot of hot starts over there, but it doesn't matter because all eyes on Popov and no one willing to risk it. And
Ya hicieron el squad wipe de uno.
Juki's though, is he off his leash? He's going rogue. I saw him land in just on the other side of Shifty there.
We got nobody?
Not a single soul.
What, one vehicle? Who is it? It's Zach. Hey, Zach. By himself in a vehicle?
Verga, si le dio.
Are you kidding me? I know you want money. I get it. We'll see what happens. They're going to walk out with about 50K, and they've got a good opportunity to win, but it's definitely not all she wrote. Now, Tip, you talked about that circle. It's a big moment to talk about because
Mami, ¿ya tienen loro? ¿Qué pedo con estos güeyes?
Seen in farms? 2 in circles there yesterday. One of those, Falcons got second. The other, they won with a massive margin. That was the biggest game I believe they dropped yesterday with that win. I think it was pushing 60 points. So still a lot of history in farms for them as we head to the Gulag as CODMUNITY apparently in trouble.
Well, mind you, they only need like 16 points to breach 150s come in here against Huskers. Exiles trying to hold it together and breach top of the leaderboard, earn the most they can. The zip comes out and Huskers takes it and baits it, and Scumman's just shooting. And
¡Wow! ¡Qué bait le hicieron, güey!
Se la comió.
No mames, qué baits le hicieron a ese cabrón. ¡Oh, la verga, güey!
Lo hicieron ver como principiante, güey.
Verga, cabrón.
A great moment for Huskers. We're going to see where they go to regain. Now, Popov, not very active right now. We do see Team FIFA kill. They've moved all the way up to the north side of Popov. This is not unfamiliar territory for them. They've done this now several times. North side of Popov, and then they usually rotate towards Levin. But with this zone favoring the eastern side, they could come through and try to take and contest against the Falcons.
Well, we've got squads Insight Gaming on your screen. DRN for now. Destroy looking for angles. See if we can catch StuKX out. Maybe some early eliminations as Nate Dogg is isolated over here by himself. Can we get this 1v1 against them? Well, maybe. We reunite with the homies over in Lowtown.
Just a quick look at FaZe, by the way. Again, top 5. You can see our top 5 in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Obviously a massive margin between first and second, but the Falcons just need.
¡Qué vergüenza le acomodaron al Deus a mí, güey!
Cheers from the crowd for them. Unfortunately, FaZe is going to swing in and likely clean this one up. Dark says, I'm out of here. Samir back on his feet only for a millisecond.
Volvieron a tirar.
As Sage is pushing the equation. Great fragger today for this team, but it's been a team effort as they clean up. Likely Castillo pumped him through the water, pistol in hand.
¿A dónde vas, perro? Team White.
CT Red, the Gulag. FaZe is moving on all cylinders. As we swing back to Aiden, who just hit a zip from Super. They got their loadout so fast, and they're trying to contest this Lowtown area.
But 38 points are needed from this map for them, and CODMUNITY, well, 18. Dongy in the Gulag, Scumman back into the mix, especially after we saw that play from Huskers, but Unrational here. You've got Noobs on the other side, and Scumman backs down and out. One more elimination. It's Vitality. Can we fight Steve-O? And we've already rolled the plates there.
To the Gulag we go with Dongy.
Ah, se la pegó.
This time, and I believe that not quite a fastball special. There's no thermite, but a stick straight to the chest and ran away from his opponent. Nice take, a nice win. 1-1 in the Gulag for CODMUNITY, and frankly, unfortunately,
que lo hubiera dado, güey, no mames.
They are
Me meo.
10 or so that they've tried to contest this CODMUNITY team, whether off drop or right after drop.
Kind of interesting here.
Alguien cae arriba, ¿verdad?
Next circle starts to pull. Do we go to the north? Do we hang towards the farms? Do we center on up? A lot of our squads omit EU over on Manor, but this is a very similar pool to the
Y se va a cerrar en la zona 3, mi chavo.
when we went to the coast on the
No
outskirts
sé,
of
siento que se va a
military
ir a
base.
military, güey.
And that just goes to show you, honestly,
Cansa.
look at the Falcons and how spread
Bueno,
out
no,
they
¿cómo
are. We
está
have
cerrando
one
ahorita?
roaming industrial, two down and pop up. All you have
Puedes
to do
cerrar
is
en
isolate
military
that, but
o el que
no
está del lado
one
izquierdo,
ever
donde está
goes towards that side of the map.
la esta
Omit
como
NA. They start in Rostava,
La
and they've
planta
been
nuclear.
working their
Ándale.
way on the western side of things. Nano
Carga con el
intercepts,
snake
really
de ese
connects for
güey.
full bullets here, and you see the one player up in the air giving all the comms for Nano.
Golly, that map view is crazy. The fact that we've got a zone pulling towards
Árale,
Pop-Up
güey.
military as Omit NA clean up a couple kills is wild. They're just gonna lie in wait and wait for anybody to try to chow them. Frankly, if I am the Falcons, I'm getting as many resources as humanly possible. I need every ounce of information I can find. I need recon drones, I need UAVs, and I need those durable gas masks if we can get them. Of course, you want to use some recon contracts to find the new zones. You need to know if it's going to be your side of the river or if we do pull to military. Military pull is massive for this team. Again, you only need, it looks like 31 total kills, or total points rather, in order to make it to our threshold. FaZe Black right there in the mix. CODMUNITY a little bit in a blender, but way less needed from them.
You see the streaks being called in. You got a portable radar in the back pocket. The Revenge Toward team already focusing on Navi, sending them for the hills, but we take the high
Órale,
ground
güey,
here
tiró un
for
cabrón.
flanks. Give the comms to the players as they push up onto J-Tech. You can see Blast just over there on the left within the smokes. J-Tech there.
Qué
falls
vergüenza
and
la comentaron
just
ese
looking for the
güey.
goal, gets it. Now we just have to locate B-Mark.
This is a nice team wipe again. When you need 31 points, you do need a sizable amount of kills. And then that multiplier is incredibly important as well. B-Mark gets beamed. And FaZe Black are off to the races to figure out where they need to go from here. New zone's about to pop. The team Aiden is back into Superstore.
Ah, no te dan sus granadas, culero.
Low town and hedge our bets. And we go, let's head back to our drop spot. And look who's here for a regain. After likely losing Bazaar, it's Panda trying to find a place on the map that they can call their home in the latter half of this tournament.
Well, FaZe on your screen.
Más bien ni
you've
que
also
fueran
got the
C4, güey.
Evions, and, well,
También.
let's see if we can take them down, Freddy.
Árale,
You can see the
güeyes.
Bunker Buster will connect for some damage and be a little detrimental towards them, but Sage just needs to
La
find
Adrian creo
that
que no tiene
opening.
placas,
It's
güey.
gonna be swag though that brings it straight to him.
No, no tiene
FaZe
placas.
can definitely drop a big enough game to get to our threshold. You need 39 points as
No.
of right now. That is well within reason for a team this talented. They haven't, I don't think, dropped a game that big, but they've been close a couple times. They need a 2x multiplier or more, and of course they gotta make sure that the Falcons don't win. Couple other key notes though, up into pop-up, Cloud9 has taken a northern rotation for the first time since the start of this tournament. Cloud9 went from Seaport all the way up and are contesting in pop-up with the Falcons. We'll tune into that in a little bit because it does look like Biffle's taking down 4 and Jace, which means the Falcons likely are going to get a clean wipe here shortly.
There's a couple other teams still up in the north as well with Cloud9 Revenge Tour. They like to position themselves towards that end game early and then let the fighting do the work for teams that still are on the brink of 150. The squad on your screen, 15 points away, and then
A
you
la
check in
verga,
with
hasta
the
ya les
Falcons.
dio. Mames.
It's kind of scary when you start seeing the north clear out for them.
Oh, Joe
Joey!
B-Mark means Biffle can get an easy third party. He's going to steal that kill away from B-Mark and says, hey, thanks for cleaning that up for me, my man. Now I'm on 2. How about I kill you as well? That's 3 if he can get the clean wipe. Take a look at this new zone. It's not a true pop-up circle, and frankly, probably won't end there at all. We might be seeing that Superstore South military circle that's actually going to favor where the
Pero es que
exiles
sí se va a
are
cerrar
and
como por el
FaZe
medio,
Black.
güey.
It's one of those circles I was calling out while we were chatting
Como
before the game. I was like,
o
hey,
como por
can we
zona
get one
2.
of them? That would be great
Oh,
to see
no.
for CODMUNITY, though, who lands Zero
Zona 3 no creo.
have one of the longest rotations, and the timing will be of the essence. But first, we've got to deal with noobs. We've got to
No.
deal with vitality. Yet again, we do it with ease. Dongy on 5 eliminations, 9 minutes in to the drop number 7.
Dongi is not looking to relinquish that top fragger title that he has currently earned. And again, this squad has worked so hard through every single map
Oh.
to make some of the hardest rotations through city and across the river. And finding Patzuka, vitality has just been an
Ah, sí le dio, güey, no
Ah,
mames.
sácate a la verga, güey. Si nomás sacó el pinche tobillo, güey.
I think that's now 6 for Dongi. Make it 7 for Dongi in this game. If you had any question that CODMUNITY would be past our threshold after this one, I'm sure those questions are dropping out of your head.
Adiós,
So
Scum.
gotta get to the north we go, into Lowtown or through it. Omit EU elsewhere, Aiden's team fighting multiple squads, getting into the mix. But
Castillo,
now
el
we set our
Dark.
sights onto the Dark. He
Órale,
gets
güey.
Irrational
Hola.
connects, rip the plates off him. Can we take it from Castillo? This damage that Irrational has been able to do with the Moors is allowing Dongy and Scum
Órale,
to
güey,
no
güey.
suben.
all around them and deal the rest of the damage and get those eliminations.
Rational's played the perfect support
Tiró un
player.
nueve,
You're not going to
supongo.
see him on the top frag
No vi que era.
list, but he is setting up his teammates for success over and over again. It would be fun to look at his damage as well to set up his teammates. But Dongy's going to make the push, look for the isolation of the 1v1.
Adiós al
Castillo out.
Castillo.
Not a full
No.
isolation, though. We
Adiós
moved
al
Dongy in
Dark.
the process. Again, a hair too aggressive. This team
A
could
Dark y
have
al
played slower,
Castillo.
and they could have saved Dongy's life. Instead, they're going to spend some cash. Back up to Popov, the only team in Popov, at least on this side of Popov, on the south-hand side. It's this Revenge Tour squad. We got B-Mark, J-Tech, and Slide. They're here to play, and they've been up here all day. And frankly, I'm not sure they're getting paid for it. They've been hanging out near the edge of Kotovo and Popov, and have had a little bit of a slow day today.
Yeah, they had that buy station there that they had just passed by, and it was during that fire sale course of time. We see just how much funds the Falcons have in the back of their pocket. We all have durables. We have self-reses. We've got the UAVs. We are poised to take this towards the end, and knowing that all of them usually have a portable buy, but it's FaZe.
Verga, que metida.
You can see Superstar
Erguida le
just
metieron
on
al
the
Netas,
horizon.
güey.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's
Mames.
definitely Aiden shooting out over the top of them with
Encontró
Superstore still in
tres
zone.
solo, güey.
They said we drop here and we're going to defend it as well. Aiden, they need a pretty big game, but everybody's coming to them. Just a question of how many kills can they pick up in that rotation. FaZe having a good one right now, a sizable amount of eliminations for this squad. Currently 4, obviously, for Sage, looking to figure out where do we go from here. Redeploy drones and everything in between. They've got every piece of resources they need to find success on this map, and they have cleaned out Lowtown. And now just got to figure out, do we want to run at Superstore? Do we want to run at Aiden? Or do we need to maybe make a different rotation? I think they're going to wait on this zone.
Le
let's
dirían
take a
todo
look at that zone
atoradote.
if we can. It's going to be closing here in about 10 seconds and see where it goes. Does it go to military? Is it the one we've been waiting for? I think it might be to.
Así me la pelan en parkour, mi chavo, la neta.
Team Aiden has positioned themselves in Superstore with that
Sí, güey, se va a cerrar en zona 2. Bueno, en medio se va a cerrar entre zona 2 y zona 3.
Te dije.
Ahí está el backup punch. Y viene que se va a cerrar ahí,
Just to where
Y
we
güey,
saw
ahorita está
Superstore,
entre
right?
zona
So
2 y
in,
zona
in,
3.
But think of how open this positioning is, and I love that you see Omit EU in the dead center with the train, so they'll have a buy station, resupply on that ammo cache.
Si se cierran Superstore, no mames la vergüenza que van a ver ahí, güey.
Omit NA just towards your east.
Yep. Omit NA is trying to play gatekeepers, and well, the Falcons say, let's stay true to our namesake. Let's take to the skies. And whether or not that's a good decision, we'll decide here shortly, because they are on edge of zone. Young trying to shoot beams, trying to shoot down the heli. And so Shifty has to run a marathon to get to zone. No kills to his name, but it doesn't matter. They don't need him. Just a win is needed from this squad. Omit NA trying to play gatekeepers. This is a fight that's going to happen. Without a vehicle, it has to happen if you're Omit NA. They're having a good day today, but they need a great day. And to do that, you need more games.
No, I don't even want them to be gatekeepers. I want them to pull a full-on Gandalf and say, you shall not pass. But Biffle still
¿Qué pedo? ¿Tres de esos güeyes se murieron? ¿El Omid Levy? ¿Qué pedo? ¿El Sep? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Esos güeyes se murieron? ¿Qué verga?
No mames, qué vergüenza, güey.
No sé cómo se murieron esos güeyes. Pareció que se murieron como si se hubieran suicidado. ¿Qué pasó?
Sí.
Yeah, Revenge Tour also playing
Puta, ya vio que hay más equipos.
Ah, la verga, que le hubiera dado, güey.
Tower's got a car. They're just laying down. Look, they're laying down. They're getting shot in the back, probably. They're just laying down on our side. Cracked them. Disable their car. Disable their car.
I gotta pee on that shit, alright? I gotta pee on that shit. I'm gonna back up. And get some shit. Look behind us.
Ah, sácate la verga, ¿cómo lo ves, güey? Yo no lo veo.
¿Qué pido, güey?
Fucking mortar real quick, though. So set up this game.
Yo no lo veo, cabrón. ¿Qué puta tina tienen, güey?
Go get some too. I'm getting the mortar.
I bought a mortar and a U too. I bought a mortar and a U too.
I'll buy the one. I'll buy the
And I'm
one.
gonna get a bunker.
I'll buy some shit too. Okay. I'll buy a mortar.
El Biffle y el Soca tienen un vergazo de dinero, güey. No mames.
Look at this end game, bro. It's gonna be that one bridge end game on top side. I got another funk and another util, okay?
Yeah, use cover, cause right next time is gonna look.
We gotta fucking, we just
A
gotta.
la verga, ese güey no se lo pensó, güey. No sabía ni qué era y le
We could also
disparó
get
a la
another
verga.
advance then.
Yeah, I hear
Go
you.
drop our money.
Take up a little bit of space. You see us get deep left? We have a recon drone us, by the way. Under us, just spotting us. He's just right here, idle.
Kill it.
Right here on our side, on our side, on our side.
He's at it, one.
Good loot. Get that full if you can.
Hola, verga.
Confirm. Teammates closer.
Behind this car, behind the portable, behind the portable.
Oh, mames, ¿cómo lo tiró, güey?
Go for our back zip.
Looking at our back.
Once that portable, just
Uf.
make sure he's not in there.
The top side. Listen, it's that end game one.
Nothing.
You know what I'm talking about? Top side.
yeah,
You only
yeah.
be on top side.
There you go.
They're right here.
Se revivió, güey, qué asco.
3.
Well, the IGL Hisoka has spoken. He says topside, we go topside.
Mames, esos güeyes están rodeados por 4 equipos, por 3
equipos.
equipos.
In the area to play. Spoiler, of course, you see FaZe Black there lurking in the shadows on that high ground position. They are outside the zone. The spot
anda
he's talking
aguantando a ver
about
si
is
se
just
pasa
to
alguien
the
por ahí,
south
pero
of
no.
that, and you actually see on our map that OMIT EU is on the train tracks, just to the east
Si
side
todos
of
estos
the
equipos
northern end zone that he's talking about. So we'll
se
see
coludan
who ends
pa'
up going
matarlo,
there. OMIT NA has
ya
completely
ganan.
abdicated from this fight, and they've actually gone onto the island, dead center of all that water.
Ahora,
There are
buen
reaping
puto balazo,
teams as
güey.
well, so they're moving up this leaderboard pretty dramatically as FaZe Black is trying to creep down
¿Ves
into
cómo
the
le da,
zone, and they
güey?
might be held here by the Falcons.
Oh, flanked down and out. The angles that you can take from this bridge. So, if you think about the biggest threats to it, it is FaZe Black.
Y tomar la mejor decisión en 3 equipos abajo. Hay 2 equipos abajo y uno en la antena y esos güeyes están arriba. Tienen la
Ve la putiza que se están metiendo, güey. ¿Qué pedo? A la verga ese güey.
This island is ours, my goodness.
Ocupan
OMIT
7
NA
puntos más para
literally
hacer
got the
otro
island.
match
Young's
point.
swimming
Y a
for
ver
his
quién
life
va
right now,
ganando,
looking for
güey.
any semblance of a multiplier. We have 16 teams remaining, and CODMUNITY likely has done enough at this point. I'm not going to call it
Ah,
that
sí
they're
los
past
consiguen,
150
güey.
points, but I'm sure they will be, especially if they can secure top 10, which is likely looking like it will be the case. You see Super Evan's team in the Salmon 9 off the right-hand side.
Hola,
OMIT EU
verga.
on the train right now, on the train's track.
13 squad,
This is
güey,
win
se
condition
enverguiza,
the
güey.
Falcons were
No
talking
mames.
about. They got here early. Anybody else that's been playing a lot of scrims, they know this spot well. Shifty a little bit isolated, knowing that the Italians are down below. He is actually out in the gas, getting held by a couple teams from distance. He's going to smoke and run and try to help out his teammates by wiping these Italians. Unfortunately, there's a long angle on it.
There really is, but their ability to put themselves into a god spot with the least amount of resistance is uncanny. Team Super Evan there on the train, out in gas. Biffle with their eyes set straight onto him, but it backs
Verga,
on up.
cuánto
You can
puto
see
humo,
Team
güey.
Aiden from the south, out of Superstore we go. They seem closer to the circle
No
alongside
mames.
FaZe from the
Esos güeyes
south.
todavía
The
tienen
big
la-
fight
los
here
otros
is
dos
gonna
allá
be
abajo,
Aiden.
güey.
It's going to be Exiles as they reek up on that eastern side of things.
All eyes on the Falcons, but in the top right-hand corner, you see that FaZe is having a banger game right now. There is a chance
El
if FaZe
Sob casi
wins
se
this,
llevó a
they
uno,
can
güey.
also
Verga,
reach
cabrón.
150 points. Yes, this might be the final map. These might be the final moments of the final map, where we could see several teams past our 150-point threshold at the end of this one. Top
Ocha?
10 means CODMUNITY likely done enough. Super Evan falls in 11th. Unfortunately, no multipliers for you.
Oh, mames, güey.
On high ground,
Verga, güey.
spoiler as a solo from distance.
Vi cuántos equipos hay de ese lado, güey. Son creo que 4. A la verga.
And the angles, right? Omit EU, formidable.
No mames,
foes,
un
but they're
precision
already
ahí estaría de
occupied
huevos, güey,
with
para
Team
hacerles
Aiden
gastar
on the other
máscara
side.
aún más.
Sígueme down and
Si
out,
bajas
and
a
Omit
uno,
NA
mejor, güey.
Shifty, this is where he's gonna get
Oh,
crazy. He's gonna
Ocha.
extend and look for these eliminations. Third party at Omit EU. The formidable foes, they're down, they're out. More eliminations across the board, but CODMUNITY 0.8 points away. They're still up in it.
Están
Can they get to
0.8
150?
puntos
Can
para llegar a
they stop
150
the
esos güeyes.
Falcons?
Unbelievable. DJ Moss was able to pick up a lot of eliminations and stay alive, but the Falcons have all 3 up and everybody else is killing each other. The Falcons are in the best position to win it all. They not only have high ground, sure they gotta move into zone, but FaZe is going viral.
¡No, Sage! Me lo culiaron.
Sure, you're still up. FaZe doing everything they can to try to breach the threshold. CODMUNITY is past it. They are on threshold, but it may not matter. The Falcons are the only team.
El Sage se anda rifando como no tiene idea ese cabrón, güey. No sé cómo sigue vivo ese güey. Es que otra vez tienen Sonpool estos güeyes, ¿ve?
Can anybody answer the call to stop this dynasty?
They were a while
Otra vez le dieron la posición a
No
todos.
mames, güey, es que son... ¿Qué pedo con ese güey? Verga, no le pudo dar, güey.
Chance. There's no chance. The Falcons have the best position. All three up. Plenty of resources. Look how many
Otra
plays
vez
they have.
fácil, güey, no
Everything
mames.
is going their way. The only thing that could make this difficult is if this next zone pulls towards Rocket. If they
Y
get the pull,
ves que
maybe
estoy
the
casi seguro que
problem
va a
is in the
hacerse hacia
Rocket's
atrás, güey, donde están esos
Adiós,
güeyes.
güey.
ready for this to even be a problem for the Falcons.
No creo que se vaya hacia el otro lado.
It goes to the
Se fue hacia
Falcons.
ellos, güey. No mames, tienen Zompool también, güey. ¡Qué asco, güey!
Just a matter of time. There has to be an absolutely
Todos están en agua, güey. No mames, no hay manera de que no ganen, güey.
Te digo que estos güeyes, qué puta cal. Ay, güey.
El Soca, güey. Ese güey es muy bueno para predecir todos los círculos.
Dijo ese güey, no, we stay on top. Y mira, güey, te dije, por tomar esa decisión de quedarse arriba, güey, tuvieron la posición de gane. Hijo de su puta madre, güey.
Ya, 3 contra 1, pues ya pushean como locos, güey. ¡No mames, güey! ¡Wow, cabrón!
Su madre. Qué pedo, güey.
¡Qué verguizas acomodaron, güey!
Adiós.
¡Wow, güey!
From the Falcons themselves, the interview stating that there is not a single player in the world that they would ever replace one another with. If this is true, if this is Biffle's last dance, you might as well write the perfect final chapter here in Urzikstan.
Vegas goes wild for the champions. Was it what
Wow,
we
way.
expected? Sure. Did it happen the way we expected? Certainly not. But when you awoke the Falcons soared, and they won this whole event. Falcons are gonna head down to the stage where all the fans are crowding around. Cause sure, they've won $300,000. But they've also won a trophy that they've got to lift him.
Soko won in Caldera. He reigns supreme here in Urzikstan. Biffle with a back-to-back alongside Shifty as the boys approach one of their prizes, the trophy here, lifted by some of the greatest of all times.
¡Wow,
There's
güey!
no more question. There's no mark on anybody's name. Everybody believes these are the best three
El
players
calado
in the world.
le
The
dio
Falcons
fue el que le dio la
are
partida, güey.
Warzone 2024 champions.
¡No
Dijo,
mames,
"Quédense
güey!
arriba", y ya
Ya se quedaron y vámonos. Easy win. No mames, güey.
Gotta get a moment. You called it. You said you woke up. You woke up. A man of your word. We've never seen a team.
El
in shape. How do you
Pipe.
describe this moment?
It's incredible, man. I mean, for the past months, I've been seeing the number 7, and we won it in fucking Game 7. I mean, I believe in manifestation in this team. I mean, the greatest of all fucking time, the greatest IGL of all time, and hey, the greatest fragger. I think I can say that.
¿Qué es identidad federativa, chavo?
¿Cómo?
Identidad federativa.
¿Identidad qué?
Federativa.
No sé qué es eso.
And it being on Game 7 was just testament to what I believe in and what the team believes in. We're just the greatest fucking team. But one thing I do have to say, man. One thing I need to say. Listen, please. I need one individual, man. Rob, you need to admit that us three, we are the greatest trio to ever play this game. And I need you also to understand and admit that Diaz Biffle is the best player in the fucking world. It is not anyone that he has said it was.
No mames, güey.
Time because of D, we're able to work as hard as we fucking do. This kid is a fucking GOAT.
Well said, brother. That's for you as well. All right, well, a great team is nothing without a great leader. Soka, you're up next, mate. Firstly, plates. Always need the plates, baby.
Double fisted, baby. What club we going tonight, chat? Come on, what's up? I'm at the Weird Nightclub. What's up? What's up?
How do you describe this moment? A great tournament from the whole squad, but you've been credited with some of the massive changes, the big wins, the decisions made in game. How do you feel about that?
Feels great, man. You know, last year I came short, came second. No one knows this, but I cried in my room by myself like a little baby. So they introduced me to the team. They had faith in me, and they trusted me. And once there's trust on the team, there's chemistry. We're undeniable. The generational one, baby. You can deny us now.
Undeniable is the only way to describe it. Congratulations once again, fellas. I think I've got one more play. We've got one more play to give. Biffa, we'll keep this one. First and foremost, that's for you, sir. Congratulations. Everyone wants to know. The music's finally stopped. Is this the last dance?
Que no entidad
Espérate.
federativa.
They want us, or they want me to leave because we're too fucking dominant. But I think I'll stay in their fucking nightmares one more year.
Come on! El Beeple había dicho que este iba a ser su último año jugando competitivo de Warzone y acaba de decir que se va a quedar un año más, güey. No mames, es que ese equipo está bien cabrón, güey, está bien roto, güey. ¡A la verga!
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Falcons, your World Series of Warzone Global Final Champions.